Welcome everybody here Saturday morning, Miami, Florida. We're at the Power Showcase Pro Series 2 World Championships 14U. We're here. We have the top tier team from Wisconsin going against the Canadian national team. Our home team, the top tier team, is coached by Sean Kelly and assistant coach Adam Beyondich. Our lineup for the team is Reed Robinson leading off as an extra hitter, Addison Latko as our catcher, Ethan Bass as the shortstop, Aiden Arnett at left field, Brett Beyondich at first, Luke Anderson playing third, Patty Roth as another extra hitter, Nate Wade is the left fielder, Mason Jones the right fielder, Devin Wheaton is the pitcher, Bobby Idell, I am not sure what he is playing, but I'm sure we'll see him at some point, maybe another extra hitter, Tyler Atkin, an extra hitter, and then we have Lucas Worth at second base. For our Canadian team, the coaches are Brad Weinmeier, Colin Cummins, and Kevin Nicholson. We have Julius Greimek-Nifo at right field, Emerson Siemens at left field, Adam Shelton at center field, London Dingwell at catcher, Brody Ruffle at first, Joel Gottelf at second, Nolan Weinmeier at shortstop.
And speaking of that, the first pitch, top tiers come up swinging with the lead-off double from Reed Robinson.
All right, we'll continue that here in a little bit once this inning gets going.
Coming up to the plate, we have Addison Latko. Addison is behind the plate today for the top tier team.
And our pitcher is Logan Cummins for the Canadian national scout team.
Addison takes ball one in the dirt.
This Canadian team had a tough game yesterday playing against the Dream. Looking to bounce back.
Looking to get things going today. First game here on this fine Saturday morning. Sunday morning. I apologize.
It is Sunday.
It is Sunday.
It feels like Saturday. We got a whole other day of baseball.
Yeah, we do. There's strike one on Addison. The count is now 1-1. Reed Robinson's at second base for the top tier, looking to get things started here in the first. Addison takes a fastball in for ball 2-1 count. Yeah, Reed really showed he could swing the bat yesterday. I don't know if you remember.
He did.
First at bat, line went to left field, and then I believe got on base quite a couple times in yesterday's game for top tier.
Yeah, he's definitely a catalyst for this team. He really gets them going.
Here's the pitch from Logan. Addison yanks it towards the left field line. Foul ball, 2-2 count. Those tuning in, welcome to Stream Live Tampa. We are here in Miami, Florida, hosting the Power Showcase Pro Series 2 World Championship Tournament as we start getting into pool play, you'd say, right? These games starting to matter a little bit more?
Yeah, we get there at 2:30 is our first pool pool play.
Got you. And just like that, off the pitcher's gloves, shortstop fields it cleanly, gets rid of it for the first out, fires it over to first base. And
there's Robinson over to third. Great play.
First out of the inning.
I don't know if you remember, but top tier did not get shut out in any inning last game.
Wow, they did.
They scored every single inning. So these guys like to swing the bat.
Looking to continue that hot streak going.
They are. Coach Beyondich is also telling me they have some fiery arms today. It's gonna be like a bullpen type day.
Can't wait to see them. So coming up to the plate, we have Ethan Bass. I remember Ethan Bass had laced a double yesterday's game, two out, I believe, 2 RBI double, right center gap. Put out some really good swings yesterday, looking to keep it up here in the first game that we got this Sunday morning. Takes ball 1-0 count. Yeah, Reed also showed plus speed on the bases. Showed he's aggressive, but also a smart base runner. As Ethan swings over that pitch for first strike of the count, 1-1 count.
There's been a lot of good base running this. We really haven't seen a lot of mistakes on the base pads, but there was a couple.
There was one where I believe a player got himself into a pickle, but for the most part,
yeah, they're picking up extra bases. It's definitely heady baseball.
Logan just missed down with an off speed, 2-1 count on Ethan Bass.
Come on, Bass.
Yeah, but this showcase, it's really plus for kids, especially this age, to get out, showcase, their skills, their talent at such a young age, open eyes of, even coaches at such a young age.
Yeah, for sure. I was talking to the Canadian coach, Kevin Nicholson, and he was mentioning, these guys had their eyes wide yesterday, so they kind of started off slow, and it's an experience, and it's a big league field.
As Ethan hits that one backhand play from the shortstop, has to get rid of it, and he beats it out, bringing in a run. Speaking of top tier, there goes another
Keeping
run.
it rolling, man.
What a play by the shortstop, though. Almost had a highlight reel just now. But good job on Ethan's half, put his head down and start running. As that's the second hit for the top tier, bringing in a run. One out here, top of the first in Miami, Florida, LoanDepot Park Stadium.
That's Nolan Weinmeier as short, showing good range.
Showing good glove work. We have Aiden Arnett up at the plate. Aiden is playing left field in today's ball game. As he takes strike one, 0-1 count. Those tuning in, we appreciate if you guys like, share, comment, feel free, stay active, promote the stream so everyone doesn't miss the games. We're here to bring you guys some entertaining baseball games here in Miami, Florida. As Logan tries to pick over at first base. Here's the pitch. Just misses high on Aiden.
I don't think we saw much base stealing from this top tier team. They were just swinging the bat.
They were getting extra base hits a lot.
No doubt.
They were all at second base.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if if they're a base stealing team, so we're gonna find out.
We're gonna see. Oh,
There it is, right on cue. I could feel it.
As I believe that was Ethan Bass that takes second base. Ethan Bass is on second base for the top tier.
Showing the wheels.
Aiden took ball 2, 2-1 count. Looking to get this run in, man. Get things going. Kind of keep the momentum from yesterday going. Really hoping this Canadian team bounces back today. Logan steps off. Yeah, we'll have some really good matchups today.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited to see what happens out of full play too.
2-1 count on Aiden. As catcher cannot handle it, pass ball. Ethan Bass moves over to third base, and just like that, ground ball, pop up. You get another run in for the top tier team. You hear the coach over here at first base. He loves it. Loves what he does. Loves talking to his players. Helps them out.
He has a blast out here.
He does.
Adam Beyondich, he's one of the funniest dudes that I've met out here. Always entertaining. Got a bunch of good content we'll be sharing.
Here's the pitch. Logan misses down for ball 4 to walk Aiden. Man on first and third for top tier, top of the first.
That's his son walking up to the plate here. Brett Beyondich plays a good first base. He was mentioning that he's a highly rated first baseman by PG.
Yeah, he'll be at first base in today's ball game. Logan picks over to first, trying to keep that double play ball in order. Try to get out this inning with just 1 run allowed. But also Aiden looking to get the second base to break that up. And speaking of that, take second, strong throw. Heads up base runner by Ethan as he runs in standing for the second run of this ball game. Good heads up. We were just speaking about the base running.
Mm-hmm.
Great heads up play right there.
Creating
Good jump.
opportunities.
Good read. Just like that, another run onto the scoreboard. Logan gets set.
Team Canada really has to shut this inning down now.
There strike one on Brett. 1-1 count.
Hey, not yours, Brett. That's high and out.
You hear the coach telling Brett to, be picky. Swing at something you know you can do damage to. Here's the pitch. Good jump. Swings over for out number 2. Gets Brett to chase over an off speed in the dirt. Although Aiden had a really good jump and takes third base as well. Man on third base, 2 outs, top of the first for the top tier team.
Kudo to Cummins, focus on the batter, right? They can't score unless the batter hits the ball, unless we, wild pitch or something of that nature. So you focus on the batter.
That's correct.
Strand this guy at third. Really got to get out of this inning now.
Got 2 outs here. Up at the plate, we have Luke Anderson, who started yesterday's ball game. Luke is a right-handed thrower, but hits from the left side as he takes ball 1 up. 1-0 count.
Hey.
Here's the pitch. As he paints the inside corner on Luke for strike 1. 2-1 count. 1-1 count, I apologize. Here's the pitch. Just missed a ball out for ball 2. 2-1 count.
Come on, Luke. By the way.
As he laces one to left center, if it drops, his trouble. Center fielder what a play.
Great play by the left fielder.
A little bit of miscommunication, but the left fielder was able to get a glove out on that ball for the third and final out here at the top of the first. We'll be back shortly from Stream Live Tampa as we get ready to cover the bottom of the first. Stay tuned.
All right, in the bottom of the first, we're going to finish the lineup for this Canadian team. We got Nolan Weinmeier, the son of the head coach. Spencer Gordon at DH. Nolan's also playing shortstop. He made a good play last top half. Zach Kluth at third.
Yes, sir.
We got Ty Harvey as an extra hitter, and then we got Cummins, who was on the mound last. We also have some bench players: Brendan Valentine, Ryan Spencer, Michael Phelps, and Dylan Klatt that I'm sure we'll see. Team Canada definitely played their whole team yesterday, too. they were talking, they're saying this is an experience. It's not about, we want to win, of course, but we want all these guys to experience what they're, what they came here for.
Oh yeah, on the mound for the top tier we have Devin Wheaton, who is facing Julius. I don't know how to pronounce that last name.
Grymick Nefo.
Yes, sir. Julius is leading off today for the Canadian Scout team, left-hand hitter.
Call him JGN.
JGN, I like that. I really,
Flows.
as he swings over,
Good
it
cut.
looks like a fastball, good cut. 2-2 count. Like I mentioned earlier, really rooting for this Canadian Scout team to bounce back after yesterday's game. In tournaments like this, anything could happen as long as, either team shows up ready to play.
They had a big opportunity, I think, early in the game when it was still close, and Adam Shelton, hit a shot, just a great catch by the center fielder, and I think that really kind of dampened some
I agree.
moods.
Full count on Julius as he fouls that one straight back. You said JGN?
JGN.
JGN. Like mentioned yesterday, right? The coach for the Canadian Scout team was drafted first round in, when was it? 98?
I believe 97 for the San Diego Padres, yeah.
As Julius pops it up to the first baseman. And that is Brett Beyondich who calls it off for the first out for the top tier team.
Yeah, he's a fellow Tampa guy. He's from Canada, but he came down and played at Stetson.
Okay. Up at the plate, we have Emerson Siemens. Emerson is playing, I believe it's left field today.
Emerson is from Oak Bay, British Columbia.
As he yanks the first pitch towards the third base dugout. Now question, this Canadian Scout team, is everyone from Canada?
They do have a couple that are outside of the area.
Okay. Now, would you have to have some sort of relative that lives there?
That's what I was thinking.
Born there to play on the team?
One thing they were telling me was there is a individual that was playing for a team in Massachusetts, and his team, I guess, folded, so they picked him up because they wanted to make it. So I'm not exactly sure the stipulations.
Okay. We'll probably have to ask them too.
Yeah, right.
I'm curious. As Emerson swings over an off-speed in the dirt for strike two, 1-2 count, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Another off-speed, gets a piece of it. If it's foul, and it is foul.
That thing stays fair. He's definitely got a chance.
Oh yeah, showing that plus speed. One thing I really enjoy watching is, most of these kids, whether it's a hard hit ball or anything, they put their heads down and they show, hustle.
They do. Yeah, they go get it. And this is the way they play the game. They all have, every team has really brought their A game.
There's an off-speed as he yanks it at third base, fields it cleanly, sets his feet. I believe that's Luke Anderson, and a good scoop by the first baseman. Beyondich to help his third baseman out for the second out here in the bottom of the first. Good job on Luke's end to, set his feet, take his time. And good job on the first base end as well to help his teammate out. Could have been trouble if he didn't handle that.
We were talking about this here. Adam Shelton yesterday got into one to see what he can get here.
We also mentioned that Adam Shelton had a bigger beard than myself. And he's how old? 15?
Started 3 years ago, he said.
1-1 count. Leaves the off-speed in the dirt. Yeah, Adam really got a hold of a couple balls yesterday, but I believe the opposing team made some really good plays on him. I think it was a center fielder. Take strike two, 1-2 count.
You can see Shelton's got a great frame, 6'1", 172.
Leaves that off-speed up and out for ball two, 2-2 count.
Like you'd say, he has plus speed too. I think when the ball was caught, he was, 3/4 of the way all the way to second base. That was going triple, if not, our first inside the park.
Speaking of inside, heads up over here, and we almost caught one. Speaking of inside the park, Hezekiah Rodriguez from Team Furia was or had an inside the park home run. It was the first home run of any game out of the 5 yesterday.
Standing up.
Standing up, almost jogging into home.
He did too.
Here's the pitch. As he pops it up, maybe trouble. Pitcher Devin takes his time, sets his feet, and shoots it.
Great hustle.
And final out.
Like you said right there, ran down the line and gave him a tough play.
We'll be right back shortly to cover this top of the second. You guys stay tuned.
Patty Roth up for the top tier team.
First pitch swing, fouls down with straight back for strike one. Those tuning in, welcome to Streamline Tampa. We are here in Miami, Florida, hosting the Power Showcase Pro Series 2 World Championship Tournament. As today is the second day of some baseball, and Patty hits that one at third base. Third baseman has trouble fielding the ball, and just like that, top tier has another base runner here in the top of the second.
Start off on fire again.
To keep it up, they'll have a really good run for this, this championship.
Get it down the line.
Nate, what is it, Ward?
I believe so.
Nate Ward coming up at left field. Batting out of the 8-hole.
Logan Cummins picks over to first. Takes a peek, goes to the plate, misses down low for ball one on Nate.
Let me check that. I think it's Wade. Nate Wade.
Is it Wade?
I believe it's Wade. Chicken scratch.
Good eye by Nate. Leaves that pitch up in the zone for ball two. 2-0 count. Those tuning in, we are in Miami, Florida, hosting the Power Showcase Pro Series 2. Feel free to like, comment, share, send over the link to a relative to inform them that we are streaming these games so you don't miss a pitch.
Hey, what's smart?
3-0 count on Patty Roth. As
Nate Wade.
Nate Wade. Scoreboard did not change.
The extra hitter.
And there's the first strike on Nate. 3-1 count. You hear his teammates call him Wade Nate. As he gets a piece of that, right center field, if it drops, it's trouble. Center fielder seems to be there to make the play. And there's the first out. First base runner returns back to first base.
Shelton covering some ground there in the outfield.
Now they want to change the scoreboard. Mason Jones up at the plate. Mason, very strong frame.
He's playing right field today for his top-tier team.
Probably has top 5 flow here in this showcase. Takes first pitch strike, 0-1 count. You know, top tier looking to score another run this inning as Logan picks off the first, and that's a close one. But he gets in there safely. Logan comes set. As there,
And he takes off.
gets down. We said earlier we didn't see top tier take that many bases yesterday, and there's 2 already in the first 2 innings.
That's 3.
3?
Stole second and third in the first inning.
That's right. That is 3. Showing a little bit more aggressiveness on the base path. Understand that, you know, putting himself in score position now gives Mason Jones an opportunity to bring in that run, keep things going here. The pitch just missed in on Mason.
Definitely keeps the pitcher on his toes too, you know.
I agree.
Can't get comfortable.
Despite Logan's been picking over at first, you know, they were still able to get a good jump off the that high leg kick. Really good read. Those tuning in on Facebook, thank you guys. We have Zoe, Chris, Gwen, Shauna, Lori, Marcel, Jimmy saying let's go TT. Good luck, boys. Good luck, Canada. Good luck, Canada from Victoria, BC. Let's go top tier. Let's go Canada. Woo woo. Let's go Adam Shelton from your big sis. Big sis is showing love.
Nice.
Rotier. Let's go Nate Wade. As that's a pass ball, and base runner moves to third base. Have Zoe saying way to go. Way to go, Shelton. Thank you guys for staying in tune, commenting, showing you guys, or showing love. Yeah, feel free to comment. I'll make sure to go over these and read and give everyone a shout out if needed to. We're in the top of the third, or top of the second here, as there's a base runner on third base. Mason Jones up to the plate, swings, and fouls that one down first base line. 3-2 count on Mason Jones, only 1 out, man on third base. Still a big opportunity here to get that run in. But yeah, beautiful day out here in Miami, Florida. Excited to cover these games for you guys. Do my best to pronounce these games. Please forgive me in advance if I mispronounce anything, or if as Mason Jones gets a really good piece, hits it to center field. It may be trouble, but Shelton cannot take a hold of it. And Mason showing plus speed, good base running as he breaks down, heads back to second base, and really good hit. Very good swing by Mason Jones. 3-2 count there to get that run in. As he burns the center fielder, couldn't get the glove out on it. Good job on Mason.
I'd say best piece of the tournament right there.
Oh yeah. And just like that, second inning, there goes another run. They got the streak going.
7, I think, 5 last yesterday, and 2 to start
And
today.
just like that, top of the second, we have a 3-0 ball game, top tier on top, with only 1 out. He really did get a piece of that.
He sure did. I mean, that was 380, you know. That's a big league shot right there.
Like mentioned earlier, my man has some flow. Running first base, you see him flowing.
So Kevin back from 1 to third. Got the airbags on. Devin Wheaton, the pitcher, up at the plate, trying to help himself out here.
Takes ball 1 in the dirt.
Keeping the pressure on this Canadian team. They really, you know, need to get out of this inning with just a 1 run given up.
Mason gets a good jump, decides to stay. Devin takes ball 2 up in the zone. 2-0 count. Big shout out to Power Showcase again, you know, an amazing showcase tournament that they're, you know, putting together here in Miami, Florida to give these kids an opportunity to showcase their talent. You know, we're thankful for them for having us here, and also for, you know, giving these kids an opportunity from all over the world, and, you know, letting them expose themselves, because not many kids have, you know, an opportunity like this to play in a big league field at such a young age.
Yeah, it's a very cool experience. You can tell that some of these guys, you know, live for this moment, you know.
Here's the pitch. As Devin gets a piece of that, slightly gets it up in the air, maybe trouble. Center fielder calls off the left fielder for the second out here in the top of the second. And that was Shelton calling off the left fielder, who I believe is Emerson Siemens.
And we got Bobby Idell. I believe he's going to be an extra hitter today. We don't have a position on him, but I think he's just an extra hitter for the team. Top tier.
Mason looking over there to extend the lead. Good secondary. Waiting for a pass ball. He's looking to advance, smiling at his coaches. Bobby looking to keep things rolling here in the top of the second for this top tier team. As he takes strike one, 1-1 count, 2 outs. Those tuning in, thank you. We have Jenny watching, Jamie, Rob Scott, Lori, Carson's watching. Thank you guys. Feel free to comment, like. Here's the pitch. Just swings over an off speed. 1-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the second.
What's your strategy here? You're down 1-2. You're looking to get another run in. What would you do in this position?
I mean,
looking?
Based off what Logan's been throwing, he's been trying to spin it a little bit. Probably not speed. I mean, fastball ready, just off speed, but put something in play really. Something in the zone. He's living low, so not being too picky.
Way?
Huh?
We looking the other way?
Always. That's my game. Logan gets set. Here's the pitch. He goes with the fastball to get Devin to pop it up to second base. Shortstop calls it off. Shallow center field, and that's the third and final out here in the top of the second. Thank you guys. We'll be right back shortly to cover the bottom of the second. Stay tuned.
And we're back with London Dingwell at the dish. Dingwell, a Victoria, British Columbia native.
As he pops that one towards third base, left field line, and left fielder calls him off. Is that left field or shortstop?
Like he caught it coming in. I think left field.
Okay. Couldn't see. They all got there pretty quick.
They did.
Good job by the left fielder to make sure to communicate with his infielders to let him hear him. For the first out.
Yesterday's starting pitcher, Brody Ruffle up. First baseman today for this Canadian team.
See, goes up there swinging. Just missed. For strike one.
He's definitely looking to get something going here. Need a big bottom half.
Devin missed low. 1-1 count. Yeah, like mentioned many times yesterday, you know, these kids really play everywhere. You know, showing their athleticism. You know, showing coaches, showing you guys viewing that they can do it all at such a young age, and it, you know, opens up many doors for them in the future.
Yeah, don't confine yourself to one position. You're young, things change, you grow.
As Brody pops that up, first baseman calls it to take the out. That's the second out already. Here in the bottom of the second, Devin working quick and efficient. Yeah, going back to, you know, don't cut your doors short. Same thing with just not even in positions, just sports as well. We mentioned yesterday that there's many players here that play more than one sport, whether it's football, basketball. We even have a goat
wrangler.
A goat wrangler.
And he just actually popped out, didn't he? That was our goat wrangler.
No way, was that him?
That was him.
Speaking
right on
of
cue.
that.
Yeah. So we'll have to see, you know, talk to him after the game, see how they do that.
I gotta see some videos. Gotta teach me.
That's that Canadian living, baby.
At the plate we have Joel.
Got Elf. Out of the second base position, he's batting sixth.
Devin working quick. 2-0 count, but 2 outs here. Bottom of the second. You know, top tier did a good job yesterday. Although they were going back and forth with yesterday's team, you know, pitchers did their job in moments that they needed them to get strikes, keep the lead, keep it a close game.
That's a big base runner for Team Canada here.
As Joel draws a walk, looking to get things rolling. Only a 3-0 game, you know, still got time. Anything could happen.
We're going to see if they get some movement on the base pads. Got to kind of rile them up. You know, Devin's pitching a pretty good game.
As you see the catcher there go, went to Devin to speak to him, let him know, you're all right, man. You got 2 outs here. One more round, we're back in the dugout, ready to swing the sticks. At the plate, we have Nolan Winmeyer.
The shortstop for the Canadian national team.
He made a really good play. Although he couldn't get the out at first, showed really good range and good glove work with the backhand. Almost like a diving backhand play. Got rid of it quick. It's just, I believe it was Ethan Bass who beat it out. That's a curveball, gets a piece, left center. If it drops, that may be trouble, and left fielder is there to make a nice play. Showing off really good range there for the third and final out in the bottom of the second.
That's almost deja vu from yesterday's game. Just the left fielder making that play. I think it's the same time in this game. That's, you know, Team Canada needs one of those to fall to kind of get this thing rocking.
Oh, yeah, fingers crossed for this. We'll be right back to cover the top of the third. You guys stay tuned here from Stream Live Tampa. And we're back here in the top of the third. I am reading the comments here on Facebook and YouTube. And just a reminder, guys, there are some links that are being posted into the chat. Those are scam links. We ask you not to click on them or to pay. I see that some of these links are asking you guys to pay to view. We do not charge anybody to view these games. These games are completely free. As Tyler Atkins gets a good hold of the pitch, drives to the right center for a stand-up double, and is looking to extend the lead, and heads-up base running is in there standing with a double and error by the center fielder.
Yeah, that was, well, I don't know if that's center field or the...
or as there was no infielders there to stop the ball, cut the ball off.
I don't think they had a back. And again, on third base with less than 2 outs, I mean, this top-tier team really is, they get to third base really quickly each inning. Was that first pitch? Second pitch?
That was first pitch, I believe.
Tyler Atkins was the one yesterday playing, he had the sleeve rolled up on the mound.
Oh, yeah, showing off the guns.
You know what?
He was actually a big factor in yesterday's close game as he came in and shut things down for top tier. Just a reminder, guys, those that are seeing these links posted in the chat, please do not click on them as they are scam links and asking you guys to pay. We do not charge to view any of these games as we're live on Facebook and YouTube currently. We ask you to also click on the link or hold down to report them and to block them to prevent from any future scams to yourself or anyone you know. Thank you.
Lucas Worth up to bat for this top-tier team, looking to, again, put another scratch on that scoreboard.
Here's the pitch. All speed for strike three, and just like that, the Canadian Scout team has their first out.
Big pitch right there.
Big pitch by Logan Cummins.
Especially with Reed Robinson coming up, another two-star athlete. A two-sport athlete. He is also the quarterback for his high school football team. QB1.
QB1, as there's a pitch, misses out. Has to get dirty here, and
close.
He is in there safe, and just like that, there is another inning, the top of the third. 4-0 ball game.
8 in a row.
Top tier, showing that they are not done scoring. See if Reed can do what he's been doing all weekend, get on base, show his wheels off, and put this top tier team up by more runs. Those live on YouTube, we thank you. We see the Diamond Minecart is on, saying go Canada. As speaking of that, Reed Robinson gets a line drive single up towards center field to keep this thing going.
There's no doubt he's going.
No doubt in my mind.
No doubt.
Now the only question is it first or second pitch?
I was going to say win.
I'm going to go first pitch. What you got?
I'm thinking first. I'm thinking he's going right meow.
Let's go. Secondary gets back. At the plate we have
Addison Latko, the catcher for today's game.
Addison Latko. All right, Reed looking to extend his lead over here at first base. Logan peeking in, picks over. Reed gets in safely. Gotta love this top tier team. You see the coach before the inning started over here dancing by first base. Most people would be like, oh, it's too early. Not for him. Here's the pitch, and he's gone. Pitch in the dirt. There would not be a throw as Reed gets in the second base standing, and just like that, Reed showing his wheels.
You can definitely tell this team, they've played together for a while. They're very in tune with each other.
Yeah, you can tell they're very familiar with each other's, game style. And that's, baseball is a game of not necessarily chemistry, but chemistry does tie into helping a team, knowing your teammates, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. This is only the second game that Team Canada's played together, so it's...
it shows.
Yeah, it's tough. Tough when you're all coming together for the first time in a bigger tournament.
Here's the pitch as he misses up to Addison Latko. 3-0 count. As Addison steps back into the plate. Those viewing, we want to thank you. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Like I said earlier, we are free to view. We are streaming to you guys free. So if there's a link saying anything that you have to pay or takes you to a different page, please report it. It is not from us. And thank you. We are here in Miami, Florida, LoanDepot Park Stadium. Pro Series 2 Power Showcase World Championship Tournament. And like I said earlier, Power Showcase has done a really good job throughout the years to, you know, promote these kids to get out here on Major League stadiums to, you know, show their skills, show the world that they can play some baseball in the right way. And it's awesome to see, you know, at such a young age, how much developed these kids are. As Reed takes third, ball in the dirt, is in there standing. Good eye by Addison. Man on first and third for the top tier. Here in the top of the third, 1 out. Looking to keep things going. Now you mentioned something yesterday that there is a mercy rule.
There is 15 runs.
15 runs.
So it's a big lead. We can see here with Lacko, he's got actually 3 arm sleeves in his back right pocket. We'll see him on first base here if he turns.
3 arm sleeves?
3 arm sleeves. Obviously, he only has 2 arms, so, you know, Coach Beyondich said that's definitely just for the cameras. He said he knows where he's at right now, and
he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
We'll be right back as the Canadian scout team calls time to go speak to his pitcher, so stay tuned.
We're back.
We are back at it again.
Ethan Bass.
Ethan Bass is up at the plate, and there goes the catcher.
First.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's the first time we've seen that.
I was
Usually they
gonna
all
say.
go over, throw over to second base, but
Fool us once. Shame on you.
Hey, let's go, man.
Can't get fooled again. Was that J. Cole? Come on, you got to be a J. Cole guy. Oh, buddy.
as he misses in and gets a piece of Ethan, and we'll have bases loaded here in the top of the third for top tier, and things ain't looking so good.
J. Cole?
You're still on J. Cole?
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
That's saddening.
I didn't know it was in the song. I'm gonna be honest with
He
you.
just kind of has the thing. It's George W. Bush.
Okay.
We won't get fooled again. We gotta play. We gotta find that.
Okay. Bases loaded here for the top tier, top of the third, looking to keep things going. You know, doing what they did yesterday, showing they could swing the bat here.
This is a big bat too. He's right now looking to go to Florida, University of Florida. Aiden Arnett, center fielder.
Aiden pops that one straight back into foul territory, into the bleachers. You know, these parents.
Playing left field today.
You would think, you know, these parents wouldn't run after these baseballs, but yesterday, you know, we were actually aware these parents are sprinting over to take these baseballs from these little kids here in the bleachers. But yeah, bases loaded here in the top of the third. Aiden Arnett up to the plate. Aiden, very strong frame, showed yesterday he could also swing the bat. This whole team from 1 through 9, or better said, 1 through what? They're hitting everybody?
13.
1 through 13 could swing the bat, no matter what order they're in. As he fouls that one right behind us for strike number 2. 0-2 count, 1 out. See what he does here. Here's the pitch. As another foul ball into the bleachers behind first base dugout. We were setting up earlier and we found some balls by the bleachers. So
We need some of these parents to get on it.
yeah, they're slacking. Nice little souvenirs you can take home. Actually, no, there's a rule. You got to return the balls. Here's the 0-2 pitch. As he misses in with the curveball, and Aiden takes it off the elbow guard for the 5th run of this ball game.
What do you think about those? They stop the impact pretty well.
What do you mean?
If you get hit, it's pretty.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I use one very similar, not the same brand, but yeah, I've been hit there before, and I mean, you feel it. It's not like you don't feel anything, but the vibration and like the material does help.
Kind of spreads it out throughout the whole joint,
Yeah.
not just that one spot.
Yeah, they're
It's a
very,
lifesaver, man.
very useful, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I think whoever made them, whoever came up with the idea, as a baseball player, you know,
Genius.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Especially when you start facing, you know, a little higher velo,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, you gotta be careful if you think about it.
That elbow that's a scary spot there.
Up at the plate, we have Brett Beyondage, who takes strike one, and then Logan Cummins misses up with ball one, 1-1 count. And, ground ball right here could get him out the inning. Or a really good swing could, just put top tier up even more. Here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. Good swing by Brett.
They don't take half swings, man. They're always going for the fences.
As Brett fouls that off, sits back on that curveball, goes to shortstop. Good play by shortstop. Has to get rid of it. And the first baseman did a really good job to pick up the first baseman for the second out of the inning. Although that did bring in a run for the top tier to extend the lead to 6-0. Good job by Brett. Like we spoke earlier, 2 strikes, looking to put something in play, make something happen, and that's what he did.
Very productive at bat.
Stayed on the off speed, but really good play by the shortstop to get that backhand.
Also a great pick by
first baseman.
Ty Harvey here too, yeah.
Up at the plate we have Luke Anderson. Luke is at shortstop, was at third base yesterday, and also started, I believe, for this top tier team yesterday. So, showing can play infield anywhere and get on the mound and throw some strikes. 1-0 count on Luke. We got 2 outs here, top of the third, 6-0 ball game. Top tier leads over the Canadian scout team. As Luke takes that hack and just misses it, fouls it straight back into the bleachers. Those viewing, we want to thank you. Feel free to like, comment, share. If you have any interesting facts you guys want us to say, any player you want us to shout out that you're viewing you are supporting, let us know. As Luke gets a piece of this, hits it to right field, and the right fielder gets under it for the third and final out.
It's a tough play with those lights up in there.
Oh, yeah. You can see him cover the lights with his glove.
Great play out there.
But, yeah.
That's JGN out there.
Yeah, but really good by the top tiers to keep things going. All gas, no brakes. Really just putting their feet on their, as some people say, on their throw and just holding it down. We'll be right back to cover the bottom of the third. Stay tuned. And we are back here in Miami, Florida, bottom of the third inning, as top tier has a new arm on the mound, and I believe it's Bobby Idell, who previously did not have a position listed next to his name here on the lineup card, as he gets things started with the first pitch strike. Good.
Spencer Gordon, a DH for the Team Canada, looking to start something up.
Spencer gets in there swinging. Good pitch by Bobby. Believed it was just missed. Hairline off. 1-1 count on Spencer Gordon. Spencer is playing. Where's Spencer at?
He's DH.
DH
today
for the Canadian scout team. 2-1 count. top tier doing a really good job understanding the pitch count rule. Getting their pitchers in, pitchers throwing a strike, but also saving the bullets, you know, just in case they make a championship run.
It's gonna be a long weekend.
Long weekend ahead.
Bleeds into Monday. Live at you.
Pitch from Bobby as he spins it, yanks it, and hey, that's another fantastic play by the third base coach who shows he ain't scared of no ball.
Brad Weinmeier showing the hands.
He ain't scared of no ball hit over there. He says, hit it harder. As Bobby gets set. 2-2 count on Spencer Gordon. As he spins it over again, and ooh, almost took out one of his teammates over there, hanging off the rail in the third base dugout.
Spencer Gordon's got some good size on him. 14 years old.
Showing a really good swing as well. Those viewing, I want to thank you. We have Wahid, CT, Josella, Shauna saying, let's go Canada. We believe in you. Todd, Lori, Alan, thank you guys for staying in tune. If you guys like, comment, share. If you guys have anything to say, feel free. We're here to, serve you guys. Spencer hits one to third base, slowly hit. Had to get rid of it, could not quite get it out the glove. And he is in there with the leadoff single. Spencer Gordon got sniped running through first base and slips a little bit, but he's okay. Seems to be good. And that's what this Canadian scout team needed. Get things rolling here.
No outs, bottom third.
Yes, sir.
Looked like someone threw a banana out in front of him.
Tried to play it off, got it really quick. He said nothing happened. He's like, I'm all good, I'm all good.
Our third baseman for the Team Canada is coming up, Zach Kluth.
Zach Kluth. Here's the pitch. Misses low. Low and away for ball one. Zach is playing third base for the Canadian scout team. Here's the pitch. Misses low. Good job by the catcher to keep it in front. We've seen many pass balls this,
We have seen a couple.
yesterday and today already. But the catcher here for the top tier did a really good job to square that up, keep it in front, and to prevent this base runner from getting to second base.
You think you've seen any wheels from Spencer here on first base?
I wouldn't see why not. All these kids have shown that they can run a little bit.
It really is. There's no one that's the safe.
No catcher is safe. They all got to be, heads up. You have Chris that just joined. Thank you. Those on YouTube, we thank you. Make sure, you guys are communicating. If you guys have any feedback of any sort, feel free to, comment. We'll try and fix whatever we need fixed, just to provide the best type of streaming service to give out to you guys.
We got a call. Well, they're kind of just trying to, slow Idell down, right? They're just trying to see, we don't want to give up any runs here. We're up 6-0. Don't play with fire here. Just, keep doing what you're doing.
Just like that.
Focus on the batter.
One pitch right here, you could get 2 outs with this base runner on first base. Double play ball is in order, and coach just wanted to remind Bobby that, you're okay. We have a 6-0 lead. Just throw strikes. When you throw strikes, good things happen. That's the game of baseball.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But Bobby doesn't seem too flustered over there. Seems fine, cool, calm, and collective, like we've said a couple times yesterday. Love my 3 C's. And Bobby gets set as he pitches 3-0, and just like that, working his way back into the count. 3-1 on Zach Kluth. Zach is a right-handed hitter and throws from the right side. As Bobby missed low. It appeared maybe an off-speed, maybe a fastball. Couldn't quite tell, but Zach draws a walk, man, on first and second for this Canadian scout team. And hey, with this game of baseball, who knows? 6-0 could be cut down half. They could score 6 runs here.
That's it right here. The big-bodied Ty Harvey looking to do that. He was the extra hitter to start, but I believe he was playing first base last inning. He made a nice pick play.
Okay, yes, I agree. I remember.
He's a big boy, 6'3", 155. So if he gets into one, he'll definitely change the dynamic of this game.
Abderine tuning in. Thank you. Delphine. Just like that. Strike one on Ty Harvey. As Bobby throws an off-speed outside corner to get Ty to swing over it. For strike two, 0-2 count, no outs here in the bottom of the third. In Miami, Florida, Power Showcase World Championship Tournament, Pro Series 2. Here in, I believe it's August 7th. It's my baby sister's birthday. As Bobby just missed.
Tough pitch to take there, but good eyes.
Just missed down. I agree. Too close to take. Can't put it in the Blues' hands. 1-2 count. This out would be huge right here. As he catches his back foot with the curveball. And then Ty draws a walk. Hit by pitch. Bases loaded here for the Canadian scout team. Really looking to get things rolling here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, we got Logan Cummins up, and he's the. They must have some kind of shift. I think he's actually not hitting for us today, even though he's on the lineup. We are actually now back at the top with JG in. Julius Gramick-Nifo.
Here's the pitch. Ooh, takes it, Hag. Just missed. Fouls it straight back into the bleachers behind home plate. And understands the task at hand. Has runners in scoring position all over. Really barrel the ball up to get some runs up on the board. JGN. And there's strike two. 0-2 count. Julius has some good flow going for him, too. Gotta give it to him. Here's the pitch. Off speed. Just missed up. 1-2 count. Good eye by Julius. We have Shauna saying, "It's your time to shine, Canada." Yes, indeed. Perfect situation right here. Here's the pitch. As Bobby paints a fastball outside for strike three to strike out Julius for the first out here in the bottom of the third. And that out was big, let me tell you.
That was huge for the team.
That out was big. Here's the pitch. And misses up for ball one.
We got Emerson Siemens, the left fielder.
Bobby's still looking to get out this inning with no runs given up as throws the fastball away. Emerson quite couldn't get the barrel on the ball. Fouls it straight back. Strike one, 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to Emerson. Good eye by leaving that pitch out and low.
Good spot so you can tell he's not trying to throw him anything to hit. Or that or set up a double play opportunity here.
That is correct.
Get out of the inning.
2-1 count. One out. Bottom of the third.
Team Canada really needs a big hit here.
Like I said, I'm really rooting for him. Here's the pitch. Fastball up. Doesn't quite get fully on top of that to foul it off straight back. 2-2 count. It'd be a really good inning for Bobby if he was able to get out of it with no runs given up.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
And for the team as well.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Misses up with an off speed. How does it work? So I know if there's a double elimination and all that, but let's say there's two teams that haven't lost. Would it then go into runs scored?
You would think so, right?
So if so, all this, all these little things
Extra
really come
runs,
into
yeah, for
factor.
Sure.
As there's strike three.
That's two in a row looking.
So Emerson Siemens, 3-2 fastball down the middle to get him looking. Good job by Bobby Idell. We have 2 outs, bottom of the third, with bases loaded for the Canadian scout team.
Third hole hitter, Shelton needs to, buckle down and get a little poke here.
This is the man to do some real good damage here. As he leaves that off-speed out and low for ball one. Yes, Adams has been showing, good speed, good glove, good arm. Really good center fielder for this Canadian scout team. As he hits that one at first, second base, has time, sets his feet, and just like that, from what appeared to be something a little messy inning for Bobby, settles down, gets 2 strikeouts, and gets Adam to ground out to second base. Really good job for top tier right there.
Yeah, I think Team Canada, just got to take the bat, and get it off their shoulder a little bit and live for the moment, like you said earlier, right? This is a big experience.
Yes, sir. Just like that. We'll be right back to cover the bottom of the third. You guys stay tuned. It's the top of the fourth here in Miami, Florida, Power Showcase World Championship Tournament, as the Canadian Scout team has a new pitcher to get up on the mound for them. And I believe that is, do we have the name, number 7?
Yes, we do. That is Brendan Ballantyne.
Brandon Ballantyne. Say it
Pitching to Patty Roth for top tier.
Ballantyne.
Does he get on second or third to start this inning?
I wouldn't be surprised. Let me tell you, this team has shown that they could really, swing the stick. Here's the pitch, as Brendan has a funky arm slot. It's very different. Here's the pitch. Does a really good job at hiding the ball.
Yeah, he really brings it down right before he lets it go. Really opens up his front leg. That is interesting.
As we're hearing from top tier, them trying to have some fun. Supposedly the pitcher's coming in soon, and they want him to bring him down from the bullpen, because we are at the Miami Marlins Stadium to kind of represent a pro-like environment where pitchers that do come in run from the bullpen in onto the mound. As Patty draws a walk.
Got Nate Wade up. See if he can move him along.
And once again, there's a base runner for top tier. They are not stopping.
No, I bet he goes here.
Let's see. We will see.
No.
Holds. Check swings. Fouls it down the line, but it's a foul ball. 1-1 count on Nate Wade.
Nate Wade.
Or as his teammates call him, Wade Nate. They both sound cool. Here's the pitch to Nate. Hits it, and it will get through the 5-6 hole, as they are not done. Like I said, Man on first and second for the top tier. No outs here in the top of the fourth. All I will say is, if the scoring does come down to runs scored, top tier has a really good advantage over most teams here in the showcase. Scoring, I believe it was 9 runs, 10 runs yesterday, and already was 6 runs in today's first game.
I think it was 9-8. They got 3 runs in the last inning to take over against the TBR team.
I believe so, yes, sir.
Yeah, it was a great game, back and forth the
Really
whole game.
good game.
Yeah. Another baby blue team.
Up at the plate, Mason Jones. His name's not on the scoreboard yet, but I remember that flow, and I remember him burning Adam Shelton in center field for, I believe it was a double last inning, if not the inning before. As he takes ball 1. Here's the pitch. Just missed. 1-1 count. Takes a really healthy cut, as us ball players would say. We have Gwen saying, yay, 4, go Nate. Lori, great job, Nene, a.k.a. Nate Wade, a.k.a. Spin Rutten. How do you say
Spin
that?
rate. Spin rate, Nate.
Yeah, there we go. Lori saying, let's go Mason Jones. No men watching, as I believe that's the pass ball, and runners advance to third and second. I repeat, I'm viewing the Facebook comments right now, and there are some scam links. Please do not click on them. If it's asking you to purchase something, it is fake. It's a scam. We do not charge anything to view these games. They're completely free. We ask you to also hold down on the comment, click report it as a scam, and then also, please stay away from these comments. Thank you in advance. I'm doing my best to stay on them and to delete them from the chat, so you guys don't have to worry about clicking on the wrong link or for it to send you to a wrong link.
And we try our best to keep it free for you guys, because there's a lot of teams coming from all over the world here.
We understand that not everyone was able to make it here in Miami, Florida, for whatever reason it may be. So we're doing our best jobs to bring you some really high-end streaming, some good baseball from Miami, Florida here in the Power Showcase. Bringing it free on Facebook, YouTube for those who are at home, who are working. As Mason Jones pieces one in the center field, Adam Shelton will be able to get under, but it appears to get it in a run as both runners advance. Runner coming in to score, and the second base runner gets in the third. Good job with the sac fly from Mason Jones, as he keeps showing he can swing the stick.
9 in a row.
9 innings in a row where they have a run, and it's a 7-0 ball game. Just like that, they keep adding. Have Monica Morrison joining again. Thank you, Monica. I remember you were on yesterday, staying active, commenting. It means a lot. Really appreciate you. Those on YouTube, I'm also reading the chat. Feel free to say whatever, as that's Devin Ween that hits it.
Foul off the ankle.
I believe fouled it off the ankle. Appears to be limping a little bit, trying to walk it off. Trainer's going over there to check him out. Third base runner was already at home plate, showing he was ready to score.
Yeah, that thing popped off. I had no idea it hit his foot, so he must have got it really good.
Yeah,
that thing has some speed on it.
Had some exit velocity on it.
Yeah, no doubt.
As we get into some baseball phrases. But yeah, the trainer's out there checking up on him, making sure he's okay. He appears to be okay. He's trying to walk it off. Shakes it off. Appears to be fine. Umpire's gonna give him some time, walk it off. Takes his time, gets back into the box. We have an 0-1 count, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. 7-0 ball game. Top tier is on top. Here's the pitch. As he pops this one up towards us, but the first baseman will have room to make a play, and there's the second out of the inning. Man on third base still for the top tier.
Pitcher Bobby Idell coming up, trying to help himself out.
To the plate. This is Bobby, you said, right?
Bobby Idell.
pitch.
Great block by the catcher.
Good job by the catcher to prevent that run from getting in. That's the last thing they needed, more runs.
Mm-hmm.
More runs to score for this Canadian scout team. Bobby looking to extend the inning. Here's the pitch. Laces going up the middle for a base hit. Single for Bobby Idell and also an RBI. And just like that, 8-0 ball game. You think we'll get to this mercy rule?
I don't think we're going to see it this whole tournament, but there's a chance.
If there is going to be a mercy rule, top tier is the team to do so.
I think so.
Playing how they've been playing, staying hot, getting all base every inning. 2 outs, top of the 4th.
We are approaching about 40 minutes left in this game.
Tyler Atkins steps in, takes ball 1, in the dirt. You could hear top tier cheering on Bobby at first.
We have Team Top Tier over here in their dugout having a blast. On the phones, getting some interviews going with the team. They're definitely cool, right?
Tyler takes fastball up for ball 2. Yeah, really,
They're having a blast.
really enjoying, the opportunity, the game, situation, making the most of it, as you should, you know what I'm saying? Come down to another state to play baseball, especially in a major league ballpark. Why not make the most of it, have fun? Here's the pitch, Bobby takes off. Tyler swings, just foul tips it. Foul tips it into the catcher's mitt, although Bobby will be standing at second base with the stolen bag. Top tier showing today that, they could hit, but also, they could run the bases too. And the umpire calls a balk from the pitcher, and Bobby will advance to third base. I wonder what he did. And like that, just like that, top tier. Once again, base runner on third base with 2 outs for Tyler Atkins, 3-1 count. As he hits that one at third baseman sets his feet, shoots it over to first, and first baseman stretches to catch the ball, and that's the third and final out, top of the 4th. Top tier leads 8-0 over the Canadian scout team. We'll be right back with you guys shortly. Stay tuned. And we are back in the bottom of the fourth here in Miami, Florida, as Bobby Idell takes the mound again for the top tier team and gets things started here with the first pitch strike on London Dingwell. Those tuning in, want to give you guys a special thank you. We have Alex, Kim, Ron, Brad. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for showing some love. Those live on YouTube, we also appreciate you guys. Feel free to comment, like, make sure you also share. Please turn on post notifications as we have 5 games today, not just 1 but 5. As we're ready to be streaming, ready to be commentating all day today and tomorrow. Here's the pitch. Gets London to swing over it for strike number 2. 2-2 count.
See if these guys can start off with a couple base runners like they did last inning. Try to put some pressure on Idell again.
Here's the pitch. Good off speed. Almost took off his teammate's head as he fouls that one, yanks it inside the third base dugout. As he hits that one right up the middle, center field feels the ball, and we have ourselves a leadoff hit for the Canadian Scout team. Good job by London.
Great way to start out the inning. We'll see if the Goat Wrangler can get things going here.
Is that who's up?
This is the Goat Wrangler right here. Brody Ruffle.
Canadian Scout team pinch ran for London Dingwell. And I believe it's Logan Cummins. Bobby takes a peek over at first. Working quick, just missed out on Brody. 1-0 count. Have Shauna sending heart emojis. Thank you, Shauna. Laura's tuning in. MD. Have Lori saying Nate Wade and Mason Jones are from Northeast Florida. Last year they played against top tier in the Power Showcase. This year they're playing with top tier. You heard that?
Yeah, they were saying that from Jacksonville, I believe. Yeah.
That's crazy. As Bobby misses up and in, and the blue side it got a piece of Brody Ruffle, and here we go again. Got something going for this Canadian Scout team, man, on first and second base. Very interesting. So they played against top tier last year in this showcase, and are back in the showcase playing for top tier. Now the only thing left is for them to win it all, huh?
That's it.
Man on first and second. No outs, bottom of the fourth. Canadian Scout team. Up to the plate we have. Oh, as he shows bunt. Gets it down, does a job. Bobby flips over to first for the first out. And well executed sacrifice bunt to get his runners over from first, second, to third and second. And that was it Joel?
Got Elf, yep. Got Elf.
It was Joel.
Move
Good
them
job
over.
by Joel.
Bring up the shortstop, Nolan Wainmeyer.
Have Monica saying, promising for all the kids, hoping the Canadian team can show their talents on the big field. I agree.
We're there.
We're there with you. Have Jenny Nash saying, go Joel. Joel did a really good job executing, putting that button down. As catcher does a really good job to keep that in front. Heads up by Bobby to make sure he's covering home plate to prevent that run from getting in. Have Lane tuning in. Have one out. Let's see if Bobby could get himself out of another jam. Here's the pitch. Paints a fastball outside for strike 1, 1-1 count. We have a comment on YouTube saying, so proud of you, JGN. I love that abbreviation. It's a cool nickname. As he hits the ball to second base, takes his time, shoots over to first for the second out. But that will bring in a run for this Canadian Scout team, and that's what they needed all day.
That is what they need. Get some momentum going here.
And that's the first run for them. It's an 8-1 ball game. We have an 8-1 ball game here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 outs as the Canadian Scout team has a man on third base. Bringing up to the plate we have
Spencer Gordon needs to keep this going.
Spencer Gordon. You hear the coach saying, don't leave him there, meaning, you know, they need all the runs they can get. Do whatever it takes.
We're approaching the 30-minute time limit here. Approaching at 2 hours with 30 minutes left.
Here's the pitch. If it's fair, maybe Chubb, third base, does a good job fielding and shooting over to first. For the third out here in the bottom of the fourth, we have ourselves an 8-1 ball game at the Power Showcase Pro Series 2 14U World Championship Tournament. You guys stay tuned as we get back to get ready to cover the top of the fifth. And we are back here live from Miami, Florida, top of the fifth, as we have Lucas Worth stepping into the plate for top tier. 8-1 ball game. Top of the fifth. Have about roughly 30 minutes left of this ball game. Remember, it's a 7-inning game or a 2-hour time frame. As there's ball 2 for Lucas Worth. Those tuning in, we thank you. We have VM, Kelly, Chad, Jeremy. Thank you guys for tuning in. Those live on YouTube. Big shout out to you guys as well. We see you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and share. And just like that, there's the first strike. 2-1 count.
Team Canada needs a quick inning here. Try to get back on
Offense.
Yep, get back on
So
offense.
Lucas gets a piece of that. Shortstop does a really good job, set his feet, shoots over strike to first base for the first out of the inning. Good job by the shortstop. Showed off a really good arm too. That ball got to the first base pretty quick.
He did a good job taking his time, setting his feet.
Understood he had time.
Yep, letting it rip.
Well done. We have Ginger tuning in.
We're back to the top for top team or for top tier.
There's ball 1.
See if this guy can stay hot. It's Ballantine, Brendan Ballantine, as our pitcher for Team Canada.
1-1 count on Reed Robinson, who's just been flaming hot pops this one up to third base. Does a good job to get under it, and there's a second out. And just like that, Canadian team has 2 outs this inning. Working quick, throwing strikes. Reed a little upset, just missed his pitch, but smiling, doesn't seem too-phased.
They're going for 10 innings in a row with some points, with some runs here. So
Question is, will they extend it this inning? Here's the pitch. Good eye by Addison Latko. Addison is the catcher. Addison has a stolen base, so he's proven to you guys, I'm a catcher, but I could also run, is what he's saying. Here's the pitch. Good eye, leads it up, fastball up for ball 2 from Brennan. Here's the pitch. And there's strike 1, 2-1 count. Two-one count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Just missed down low. Yeah, big shout out to Power Showcase once again. Really good job of putting together such an amazing tournament setup for these kids. At such a young age. Once they get older, they really start appreciating, much more things similar like this. We're grateful to be working with them. It's 3rd, 4th time already. We're out here trying to produce a really good streaming service for you guys to stay tuned. And just like that, Addison Latko laces one into right field. Right fielder does a good job to make a catch. There's the 3rd and final out here in the top of the 5th in Miami, Florida. Those viewing, stay tuned. Do not go nowhere as we get back to you guys to cover the bottom of the 5th.
And we're back here in Miami, Florida at the Power Showcase Pro Series 2 World Championship. Team Canada up to bat with, I think we got a new pitcher for top tier, number 17. That is Aiden Arnett on the mound for top tier.
Thank you guys who are watching the live stream via Facebook. We have Betsy, Nino, Ginger, VM, and many more viewers. As first pitch is going to be a hit by pitch on Zach Clef as he wears it off. It appears to be his left arm. Seems to be okay. Sprints over to first base, gives his arm a little shake. And there's another leadoff third inning with the leadoff runner for this Canadian scout team.
Gotta put it together now here.
It's never too late in the game of baseball. Here's the pitch. Misses down. Catcher cannot handle the pitch. It's a pass ball, and Zach gets over to second base.
We got Ty Harvey here, Thai Harvey.
Ty Harvey.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, Aiden Arnett is on the mound. Has really good life on his fastball. One of the harder pitchers we've seen so far. Just looking to find the strike zone currently. Just missed in with the fastball in for ball 2, 2-0 count on Ty Harvey. Just missed out, 3-0 count. 8-1 game, top tier. You know, they understand that, you know, they're up with quite a good amount of runs just to, you know, throw strikes, prevent them from scoring any more runs, you know.
Yeah, you would think that instead of a run scoring, it'd probably be a differential, right? How much if you tie it, 2 wins.
I agree. Just curious
They
to find out.
only won by 1 yesterday, so they're trying to kind of extend that differential here.
Yeah, so runs allowed, runs scored, all that probably ties into it if you know, 2 teams are sitting up top with the same record.
Ty Harvey walked on first base. We have top of the lineup, JGN up, Julius Gramick-Nifo.
JGN comes to the plate. Just missed. It appeared to be slightly up for Aiden. That's ball 1. Man on first and second for this Canadian scout team. Like I said earlier, I'm really rooting for them, you know, after yesterday's loss. Really was hoping for them to bounce back today. And Aiden appears to be struggling to find the strike zone now. No harm done necessarily. Could still get back into it at any given time. Just missed the ball down. Appears to be off the strike zone by literally a ball off. And that's 3-0 for JGN. We have Glass Fanatic saying hit a home run, Julius, with the baseball emoji. Here's the pitch. Fastball up. Runners advance anyways because it's ball 4 as Julius draws a walk, and we have bases loaded, no outs.
Second time in 3 innings.
Bottom of the 5th.
Gotta take advantage of it this time. Looks like they got a coach, Beyondich, coming out to talk to Arnett.
Tells the infield to stay back. Wants to speak to Aiden and the catcher up on the mound. You know, he's probably telling Aiden, you know, no biggie, you know, understand that we're up by 7 runs. You know, with the strike here, we could potentially get a ground ball, double play ball right here. You know, just to settle down. He's not missing the strike zone by much. A ball, hairline off. So really trying to get him to settle down, take a deep breath to get back into it. Vito looks good. Like I said earlier, he's not missing by much, so trying to settle down his pitcher so he can give his team a chance to keep the 7-run lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Those viewing in, we are streaming live Tampa here at Miami, Florida, Power Showcase Pro Series 2, 14U World Championship Tournament. We thank you guys for staying tuned, for staying active, for commenting. We have Bivy on YouTube saying, I play on his team. We have some viewers on Facebook as well saying, let's go boys. And we are back as Aiden misses for ball 1 on Emerson Siemens.
You mentioned this earlier, right? You got to throw strikes. That's you can't just give up freebies. And this inning's been a lot of freebies for this.
That's the game. The game's already hard as it is to hit a baseball. So throwing strikes, really does help the defense. Really does help the pitcher. And there's ball 2, 2-0 count on Emerson. As
If you're a Team Canada's coach here, are we giving the green light, or are we still kind of waiting to see you throw it over?
No, sir. I'm telling him to be a little bit picky, showing that he's struggling to find a strike zone, and to prove to him that he can throw a strike.
Yep.
There's the first strike on Emerson, 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Misses down the way, 3-1. Me as a hitter, probably going to remain a little picky here. I'd have the pitcher prove to me that he could flip in another strike, and after that I'll get more into a slightly aggressive mode. But here's a 3-1 on Emerson, and the pitch. There we go. Takes strike 2. We have a full count as the Canadian Scout team appears to be ready to get things rolling here in the bottom of the 5th here in Miami, Florida. Those viewing in, got Dennis, Meredith, Monica, and huge out for Aiden as he throws a fastball, and Emerson quite couldn't handle it. And there's the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded for this Canadian Scout team.
This is the second time that Shelton gets a shot with bases loaded. Let's see what he can do on this one.
Adam Shelton up to the plate. Big hitter for this Canadian Scout team. Here's the first pitch on Adam. And just like that, working quick, there's the first strike on Adam. Good job on Adam, though. Understood the count. Understood that, Aiden was having a hard time trying to find a strike zone. So being very disciplined at the plate. And there's a second strike. As the catcher throws it back to the pitcher. And just like that, heads up base running.
Great base running right there.
Heads
He was
up
on
base
it.
running. And the Canadian Scout team gets another run. Just shows you got to be on top of it. Can't take a pitch off. Can't take a second off just like that. Adam up to the plate. 0-2 count with Mans on first and second for this Canadian Scout team. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. And gets Adam to chase. 2 outs. Can Aiden prevent this Canadian Scout team from scoring more runs here in the bottom of the 5th?
Got the catcher who had a single up the middle last at bat. London Dingwell. Maybe you can put it together again. Get the guy in from second base here.
Here's the pitch. Aiden gets set.
From the first
Just
breaking
missed.
balls we saw from him.
Just missed. You know what that means? He's feeling good with the strike zone now. A little bit more confident in his pitches. And like I mentioned earlier, he's been off the first couple hitters literally by a hairline off, and that curveball was a hairline off away. Gets London a swing and miss on a fastball up for strike 1. We have a 1-1 count. Here's the count. There's a pitch, heads up over here. Wasn't even headed towards my way, and I'm over here flinching. Gotta have your head on the swivel. London Dingwell, 1-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, 8-2 ball game. Top tier leads over the Canadian Scout team. As he has a really good jump and gets into third base standing, then kind of falls. Very funky looking slide, but is in there safe as both runners advance. Man on third and second for Canadian Scout team.
There's a duck loose in the...
Over here in the top tier dugout. Here's the pitch. As London fouls it over to the coach, and these coaches just have been displaying that they also still have it. Have not missed any balls over there hit towards them down on the third base side. Catches that one in the air, shoots it back over to Aiden. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Curveball, misses up.
ducks are growing here. Arnett is feeling the duck power.
Speaking of ducks, saw about like 7 ducks this morning. Had to walk by them at a fast pace. Was honestly scared, thinking they were gonna attack me. And that's ball 4 on London Dingwell as he draws a walk to have bases loaded again for this Canadian scout team. And it's pinch ran again by Logan Cummins as he gets to first, bases loaded. Up at the plate we have
Brody Ruffle,
the Goat Wrangler. Here's the pitch. As he check swings.
We gotta talk to our head guy. Maybe we can get a Stream Live Tampa on goat wrangling.
Let's do it. I'm on it. I'm all about it. How would I go about commentating? Going play by?
I'm sure we're gonna find out as we go.
Here's a pitch. Check swings. Umpire says yes, he did, and that is strike 2. 0-2 count on Brody Ruffle. Didn't have a really good view to see if he went or not, but umpire said he did, so I guess he did. Here's the pitch. Bases loaded. Curveball. Brody takes it looking for strike 3, and Aiden's able to get out the inning with bases loaded with only giving up 1 run. And we have ourselves an 8-2 ball game as we get ready to head to the top of the 6th. You guys stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And we're back here in Miami, Florida. Top of the 6th with Team Top Tier up to bat. Looks like we got a new arm on the mound. Emerson Siemens coming from left field.
And at the plate we have Ethan Bass. Ethan Bass with the infield hit to shortstop. His previous at-bat. One of his previous at-bats. Although the score isn't looking too bright, the Canadian scout team has done a really good job, though, every inning to get some runners on base and get things started. Having a little bit of issues and difficulties, executing, but showing life, in the
Yeah,
game.
they really are. The slow starting again. They got a tough travel, but
As Emerson misses low. Ball 2 on Ethan Bass, 2-1 count. But yeah, they've been showing some sort of fight, yesterday, it being not so close of a game, they kind of, spaced out a little bit, but today, they're going about it differently.
you can see they're staying in.
That's 5, Bass.
Ethan draws a walk, says something about 5 walks, I think. Maybe 5 walks in 2 games.
Could be, well.
If so, very good plate discipline. That's what that shows you. Laying off those balls, pitches that aren't strikes. And he's gone. And he is in there safe as the catcher one-hops the shortstop.
Top tier's not feeling good about their 0 on the scoreboard last inning. Getting things kicked off right this inning.
You are 100% correct. Man on second base, no outs. That was the second base that took the throw from the catcher. I apologize. And there's a first strike on Aiden Arnett, who is on the mound and got out of a really big inning for this top tier team. We have Michelle Ray saying, way to hang in there, Aiden. I believe not so long ago. He was on the mound. Ethan Bass looking to get to third somehow. Aiden pops this one up. May fall down. Shortstop calls it off. Makes a really good play. Over the shoulder play. Over the shoulder catch for the first out here in the top of the 6th.
Brett Beyondich stepping up to the plate, looking to extend this lead.
Here's a pitch from Emerson.
He's going.
Ethan with a good jump. Gets in there safely. Takes second and third. 1 out, man on third base for top tier. Looking do what they've been doing all weekend. Getting on base, running, scoring, swinging. Here's the pitch. Healthy hack. Just missed for strike number 1 on Brett.
Yeah, his dad loves the cue, nose over your toes, every time. Yep, you can hear him out there.
Nose over your toes. Haven't heard that one yet. There's strike 2 on Brett. 1-2 count.
What do you think, more of a balance thing there?
Yeah, most definitely. Here's a pitch. Good swing. Fouls that one straight back.
Hey, baseball, oppo approach.
You can hear his dad saying oppo approach, understanding that these pitchers have been working outside to these hitters to be ready to go to the opposite side. Here's a pitch to Brett. Off speed, pops that up to third base. Foul territory, has room. Does not read the ball well. And it's a foul ball. Brett has another life as he heads back to home plate. We have Jason England watching, staying in tune. Terry, Stephanie, Nate, Tony, Tracy, Kelly, Zach. Thank you guys. Those on YouTube, feel free to comment. I'm refreshing the chat page every couple minutes to make sure I'm on top of it. If there's any feedback you guys want to give us, please feel free. We are only trying to get better and, produce some really good streaming for you guys to stay tuned. For you guys not to miss any of these ball games. Still have a 1-2 count on Brett. Here's a pitch. And Emerson goes outside to strike out Brett for the second out here in the top of the 6th.
Luke Anderson, the third baseman for today's game. Top tier is up to bat. Trying to extend the lead. Trying to create a bigger run differential.
Terry Lynn saying, "Let's go Canada." There's strike one on Luke, 1-1 count, 2 outs. We have ourselves an 8-2 ball game as top tier is on top against the Canadian Scout team. Top tier has 8 hits in the game. Canadian Scout team has 3, but many walks. And the Canadian Scout team appears to have 1 error. Have a 2-1 count on Luke Anderson.
Nice breeze. Beautiful Sunday here in Miami.
As Emerson flips in a curveball and appears just to miss. Maybe a little in and down for ball 2 or ball 3. Has a really good swing. Second baseman gets there on time, sets his feet, shoots over to first. And that's the 3rd out here in the top of the 6th. We're getting really close to the time frame as the top tiers lead over the Canadian Scout team 8-2. You guys do not go anywhere. We will be right back from Stream Live Tampa. We are at the bottom of the 6th in this first game today here at the Power Showcase World Championship Tournament Pro Series 2 in Miami, Florida, LoanDepot Park Stadium. As it appears we have another pitcher here for top tier team, number 5.
Joel Got Elf is on the not behind the plate. He's up at the bat.
He is on the mound for the top tier team.
Lucas Worth is
as he misses up for ball 1 and for ball 2 gets a piece of hit by pitch. And there's once again another leadoff runner for the Canadian Scout team. number 19. As he pops this one to deep left field. And that was Nolan. But left fielder's there to make a catch. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Man on first base.
Spencer Gordon up to bat for Team Canada. Trying to get something going here in the last moments of this first game.
Joe gets set. Here's the pitch. Has a high leg kick. And some good velo on that fastball. Showing good life.
Team Canada needs to get some runs here, you know. Try to build some momentum for their next game.
Here's the pitch. Gets him to chase on an outside pitch. Have ourselves one out here in the bottom of the 6th. As Joel peeks over at the first base runner. Comes sets. And there goes the runner as there's a swing. And is he in there? Yes, he is. He is out. Good throw by the catcher to get rid of it. And that is the second out here in the bottom of the 6th. With 2 strikes on Spencer Gordon. 1-2 pitch. Curveball, check swing. Down the line. If it's fair, it's trouble. Catcher does a good job of getting the ball in foul territory, sprinting over there and making a diving stop. Stopping a hit from Spencer Gordon. You hear top tier dugout telling Bobby to go field the ball, that it's his ball. Showing good energy here in the dugout. Have Kelly Green saying, "Let's go, Reader." Here's the pitch, 1-2 pitch to Spencer Gordon. Another off speed. Home plate umpire says yes, he did, and there's the third and final out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Top tier playing another really solid game.
And that is ball game, ladies and gentlemen. First game, we have an 8-2 ball game. Top tier wins over the Canadian Scout team. We will be right back with you guys shortly.
Team Fury in the Dream.